And for more on that summit, let's now bring in Eugene Kontrovich, who's the director of the International Law Department, a Cohilit Policy Forum. Eugene, thank you so much for coming on. Firstly, tell me, what do you make of this Bahrain conference? Is it the right way for the Americans focusing on the Middle East?
It's certainly not the wrong way. We've seen lots of other top-down peace plans fail, and the classic model of Middle East peacemaking, bringing the Israelis and Palestinians together and expecting an ultimate deal, a final solution, peace in the Middle East to spring out of that, has proven unrealistic, and that has failed time after time. So this effort, it's not clear what will come of it, but at worst, it's going to do no worse than previous Middle East peace efforts, and indeed it's almost certainly going to do better because the stakes are very low. The only agenda on the table in Bahrain is improving the economic situation of the Palestinians, and that's good no matter what. Unlike Oslo, it's not designed to empower a terror-supporting Palestinian Authority regime, so this is not going to end in the creation of a militarized terror force that can start blowing up buses if it doesn't like the deal it gets. That was the Oslo Accords. So the stakes are low, and even if it doesn't succeed, the dangers of failure are very small.
But Eugene, tell me, how can it really have much merit if, you know, Palestinians who are really at the centre of the issue, Palestinians and Israelis, if they're not even in attendance at the conference?
So the Palestinians, of course, are trying to sabotage this conference by boycotting it entirely. And what we really learn from that is that the Palestinian Authority does not represent Palestinians or does not have their best interests at heart. The Palestinian Authority is saying no to a conference that's being hosted by an Arab state and attended by 6 other Arab states. Now, Article 1 of the Palestinian Constitution says that the Palestinians are an essential part of the Arab people and will work to promote Arab unity. But when it comes to attending an economic conference aimed to make Palestinian lives better, they're missing in action. And that's because the Palestinian Authority wants to increase the suffering of the Palestinian people simply to put pressure on Israel. So the Palestinian government, what we've learned from this, has never been the right address for diplomacy.
All right, and Eugene, we've seen, you know, a lot of effort from the Trump administration trying to sort of bring the Palestinians to the table to negotiate. Is there anything left that the Trump administration can do to sort of get them on board to join this process at any point?
No, and I think it's not just the Trump administration. Under the Clinton administration, the Palestinians were offered statehood 2 times. Under the Bush administration and former Prime Minister Barack, they were to offer a state. President Obama secured a 10-month settlement freeze. None of this has gotten the Palestinians to make serious concessions necessary to create a lasting diplomatic solution. Now, they're not even coming to take free money. Right? Here, there's no strings attached. There's no political agenda. Just come and take the money. No, and they won't even do that because their goal is not making things better. It's making things worse. And I think it's time to understand that they need to be left in the past, and the real solutions are not going to involve this Palestinian Authority.
All right, Eugene Kontrovich there. Really appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. Let's go now to the Israel-Gaza border, where 12 fires are still burning out of control, the result of incendiary balloons being sent over into Israel.